Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be showcasing and reviewing the brand new Happy 2020 holiday collection from Dior. So I'm going to show you all of the pieces I picked up, swatch it on my arm, share my initial thoughts and impressions, and then at the end I will demonstrate how I achieved this jewel-toned makeup look. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. This is our pink, sparkly, positivity-filled bubble on YouTube where we talk about our love of luxury beauty, fragrance, and so much more. So if you love seeing new collections, keeping up with the trends, perhaps you just want to sharpen up your makeup skills, go ahead and subscribe right now and hit the notification bell. For this collection, Happy 2020, Peter Phillips drew inspiration from fireworks, setting resolutions, breaking from tradition, and I think the Dior collection is by far the most vibrant holiday collection we've seen. Of course, Chanel was very classic and elegant. Tom Ford pieces were quite soft, very wearable, whereas this collection is far more trendy and edgy. It pushes the envelope a little bit, and I think it's going to be quite polarizing. You're either going to love these pieces or you are going to hate these pieces. I personally really love them because they are so refreshing, and I love that they incorporated the new year. We are entering a new decade very soon, and this collection truly inspires me to be bold with my makeup and get a little bit more playful and creative and hit the ground running in 2020. So I am so excited about this collection, and I am going to begin by showing off the two stars of the show. These eyeshadow palettes retail for $63 each, and I think there's truly something in here for everyone. So 017 is the Celebrate in Gold palette. This is a real crowd pleaser. It is so beautiful. Standard navy packaging. And then when you open up this quint, you can see the beautiful Happy 2020 embossed design. It is so festive, so much fun. These colors are so stunning with a red lipstick or a bold lipstick. You can create smoky eyes, you can do softer looks. These three eyeshadows at the top are incredibly metallic and give you a nice bang with sparkle and shimmer. The brown copper shade down at the bottom is a little bit softer, it's more muted, more of a satin finish, which brings a lot of versatility to this palette. Otherwise, you might need to incorporate some sort of outside product. And then of course you have a standard black eyeshadow. This is a perfectly pigmented black. This is going to be great for smoky eyes. Of course, you can wet your brush, use it as an eyeliner. If you are more of a break from tradition type of gal and you look at that palette and think to yourself, yes, it's pretty, but I've seen it before, I own 5, this might be for you. This is the infamous Mardi Gras palette. I think I dubbed this in my last video. I love this. When I saw it in person, I thought it was so much fun, and this is really what I love out of a colorful palette and a jewel tone palette. I don't necessarily want a giant palette with 50 shades of blue, purple, sparkle, but something like this, which is a little bit more curated, is right up my alley. I wouldn't recommend trying to incorporate every shade of this palette. So I think it's easy to look at this and think it's intimidating, it's hideous, it's not user-friendly, but when you do just a pop of green or just a pop of this pinky purple shade, or you go in for the gold, silver, or just the blue, I think you can do so much with this, but you are going to have to incorporate some other pieces. Just like the previous palette, there is one shade that is a little bit softer and more muted, and it's actually this blue right here, which was very surprising, but whenever I was doing the swatches, I noticed that all of the other jewel tones are very vibrant and bold, but the blue is a little bit softer, and again, it's more of a satin finish. This is a palette that I have been looking forward to ever since I saw the sneak peek pictures a couple weeks ago, or maybe it's been a couple months now. I originally wasn't even planning on picking up the other eyeshadow palette, but when I saw it in person, it was just so beautiful, and I think that's the type of palette that I could easily travel with at all times because it kind of has the colors that I typically wear. Something like this isn't going to be for everyone. I'm sure probably the majority of people watching this video are going to say, they hate this, Erin, you're crazy, you have horrible taste in makeup, But wouldn't the world be so boring if we all had to agree on everything? Something like this is the perfect addition to my personal collection because I don't own anything like it, and this is my type of jewel tone palette. I also picked up the Diorific Vernis in the shade Happy 2020. These retail for $29, and there are 3 additional shades. There's Passion, Dream, and Charm, so the names correspond to lipsticks in the collection as well. Online, the photos look like they have a little bit of a shimmer to them, but in person I felt like it looked kind of matte. So I did want to get one. I figured the glitter top coat would be the best way to go. Last year I didn't pick up any of the nail polishes, and I really kicked myself because the limited edition holiday packaging is so beautiful, and I was incredibly impressed with this nail polish. One coat gives you a ton of glitter and sparkle, and I actually just decided to take it to the next level, and I did 2 coats, but you really don't need to, and it gives you a lot of glitter. So I have this on my nails today. I did apply a light lavender Deborah Lippmann underneath, and this millennial purple or millennial lavender shade is very on trend for fall this year, so I thought this was just so much fun. I'm sure I will go into 2020 wearing this nail polish. There are also 4 new shades of the Diorific liquid eyeshadows. These usually retail for $30. They weren't in stock yet at my store, but I did already plan to skip them simply because I don't necessarily love the texture. They are very thin, very sheer. They're not bad, but I don't really have a place for them in my personal makeup collection. If you're somebody who really likes a very soft, light wash of color on the lid and get out the door, they are worth checking out. Now, last but not least, the lipsticks. Every year, Dior comes out with these beautiful gold jewel case lipsticks. Again, like the nail polish, I was kicking myself last year because I didn't pick up any of them. This year kicks last year's butt, so I am kind of happy that I held out long enough, and this year the universe rewarded me because the colors are even more stunning. So there are 4 new shades. I have 3 of them. 068 Charm, 069 Delight, and 066 Passion, which is the lipstick that I'm wearing today. When you see this packaging, it is so cute, so beautiful, so holiday, but then the lipstick bullet itself has this gorgeous, shimmering glitter texture effect all around. It is so stunning, and I know we've seen this before from other brands, but there's something about it that just puts me in awe. My jaw just drops every single time. So this one is the 068 Charm. This is a beautiful brown-based nude with pink shimmer. The great thing about these lipsticks is that they are matte, but they're incredibly creamy and comfortable, and they are not gritty or sparkly whatsoever. In fact, I was a little bit surprised by just how smooth they were. I was expecting these to have a ton of glitter and shimmer, but they absolutely don't. They are very wearable. And then we have 069 Delight, which is a gorgeous pink shade. This has little gold flecks inside. So beautiful. It's a much more vibrant pink on the lips than I expected. Stunning for holiday. I think this is going to be one of the top sellers. And then the lipstick that I have on right now, 066 Passion. This is probably my favorite. It's a gorgeous deep berry red. Initially, I wasn't going to pick this up. I was only going to pick up the first 2, but as soon as I saw this in store, I just couldn't leave without it. And look at the glitter effect. This is what holiday and New Year's is all about. I think they did such a great job taking something that they've done before year after year and making it seem new again. The funny thing about these lipsticks is that they retail for $38 on the Neiman Marcus website as well as the Dior website, but they're $40 at Nordstrom. So I'm not sure if they are going to update that one way or another go to 38 or go to 40, but I would say at this point your safest bet is to order from Neiman Marcus if you are interested in picking up any of the lipsticks. There's a fourth shade, it's purple. We didn't have it in my particular store. I think it's going to be a very vibrant, bold, out there type of color, something that I personally would not like to wear. But if you're somebody who loves a bright lavender lipstick, or you're looking for something incredibly bold and fun and festive, that would be a great color to check out as well. I am quite literally winging this look. I'm going to try to incorporate both palettes. When I was swatching earlier, I did notice that this coppery brown shade wasn't quite as metallic as these gold champagne colors up here. So with a fluffy brush, I'm going to take a little bit of this brown and I'm going to buff that into the crease. I may regret attempting this on my first try, but I'm gonna go in with a flat shader brush, and I'm picking up this pink magenta shade right here in the corner. This is so beautiful and so different from anything else that I own. I absolutely love this color, so I'm going to apply this all over the lid. Woo! It's so beautiful. I cannot get over this. Wow. Picking up the Celebrate in Gold eyeshadow palette with my finger, I'm going to take some of this really pretty light champagne eyeshadow and I'm going to pop that right in the center of the lid. So now I'm going to go in with a little dimension and a darker shade. I'm picking up this tapered eyeshadow brush and I'm going into the black. This is a pretty deep black, so I'm going to use it sparingly in the outer V. Next, with the precision brush, I'm going into this deep jewel toned blue shade, and I'm going to run this underneath the lower lash line. With a separate little precision brush, I'm going back into the champagne shade, and I'm going to pop that right on the inner corner of the eye. Usually if I have a bold, colorful eye, I'll stick with a pretty neutral lip, not a sparkly lip, but I want to try out some of these lipsticks. So this is the 068 Charm Diorific lipstick. It looks so beautiful. I almost don't want to mess it up. But here we go. I'm curious to see just how sparkly it'll look on the lips. Okay. It's actually very wearable. Wow, what a pretty nude. This was not what I expected at all. I thought it was going to have pink and gold reflex and be incredibly shimmery and sparkly, and it's not. In fact, you have to look pretty close up to get any hint of the shimmer. Although it does seem to reflect a little bit light. Of course, I have the ring light in front of me and it's creating almost a luminosity, a slight subtle glow to it. What a wonderful surprise with this lipstick. Honestly, I'm blown away. not maybe the best with the eye look. I might switch this out for the pink lipstick, but this is still very beautiful. And this is the complete look after playing around with all of these pieces from the collection. It's a little bit all over the place. I would probably do a different lipstick with this eye or a different eye with this lip, but that's what happens whenever you experiment. I don't think there's a lipstick in this collection that would necessarily have gone with the eye look. That's okay, it doesn't really matter. All of these pieces performed beautifully, and that's really what I was testing out today. Some standouts, I would say this particular lipstick I love. This is the Diorific 066 Passion. I thought I was done stocking up on red lipsticks for holiday, but as soon as I saw this in store, I had to have it. I was only planning on picking up the nude and the light pink shade, but how can you resist? I mean, it is just so beautiful. I love the very light, subtle shimmer as well. It is not gritty, incredibly comfortable to wear. It's not overly sparkly. The Passion and then Charm would probably be my second favorite. That's kind of the nude with the pink shimmer. Really pretty. I love both of these eyeshadow palettes as well. I think they stand alone as being stunning, but then the two together are really great because you kind of have your safe bet. This is just a great go-to. You can create so many incredible looks with just this palette. And then this is your wild child. This is the pop of color, jewel tone. These colors would really be beautiful on brown eyes. So if you love that pop of color to create some contrast, this would be a great palette for you. You don't have to use multiple shades. You can stick to just the green or just the pink, just the blue. And then you do have silver and gold in there as well. So this is a very fun party eyeshadow palette. Both are incredible and the eyeshadow quality is top-notch. And that completes today's review. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you saw something that interests you. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me any comments, questions down below. I love hearing from you guys, and I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on the Dior holiday collection. Happy 2020. Are you excited about the new year? Are you trying to put off even thinking about the new year? I don't blame you if that's the case. As always, I will be linking all of these pieces, everything that I used today on my face, down below in the description box for your convenience. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.